Hi everybody, I'm Sam Palmer from the agency. Welcome to the YouTube channel, and I want to show you into one of the most amazing off-market properties I think I've ever seen, probably the world. I'm not even going to say LA because this is so unique what these homes have done. Architect was Bill Nabersko. We're not going to be able to show you everywhere. I just want to stress because this is an off-market property, but I want to give you an idea of what we're selling here. We're located in Rustic Canyon. Rustic Canyon is a little hidden gem located between Brentwood, Santa Monica, and the Pacific Palisades. It's a very, very forest, rustic area named Rustic Canyon. And the home here was built to be around the trees. So you've got these coastal oaks, sycamores, and the home makes you feel that. Obviously, the most striking thing when you walk into the hallway, not only the beautiful artwork, but is these curved walls, clay ceilings, clay walls. These were done by master craftsmen from where I'm from in England, but not the location, but Cornwall, the people have come from, master craftsmen. You see these wide oak floors that run through here. Obviously, striking great room when you walk into it. You see this ceiling which raises higher and higher up to 15 feet. It feels like an amphitheatre in here. What you first get the sense of is you feel like you're living outdoors. And when they were building this home, the owner was telling me that this was a support beam and that the interior designer just sort of was leaning against it and was saying, we've really thought about everything in this home. And then realised they hadn't thought about the support beam. So they contacted a friend named Sophia Londono and asked her to commission an art piece for here. So Sophia came into the home and actually went outside, saw the sycamores and said, I want to create the bark of the tree on here. So she's done it with this beautiful, beautiful tile. Obviously, what you're going to see in the next few minutes is the highest level of detail I have probably ever seen in a home. These are owners that have gone above and beyond what anyone would usually do. You see that on this step. So firstly, this is a big room, and you might think a step could be a little bit problematic. Why would you put a step in? But actually, I think it's genius because it splits the room in two. Everything, and I'm saying everything has been thought of here. But look at this. The grain of the step flows all the way together in one line. So there's no different patterns on it. It's coming in, obviously furniture. Again, actually, I want to just show you this, the unit for the TV, this big unit. Look at this behind it. They thought about it. And behind it, they've got a closet, which is an art storage unit. So as I say, they've then got somewhere to store artwork, rotate artwork. You come into this big room, obviously huge windows, so much light. You've even got these little slatted vents up the top here. And it kind of, when you look at it, even though this is a completely contemporary house, you get the feeling of a mid-century modern while you're inside, which is a very LA style of home. So obviously everything in this home is custom. Furniture is absolutely beautiful. And things I love is when an owner goes above and beyond, and this is where you see it, and this is what you should look for when you're not looking at spec developments. This area, they've built this furniture for this area. It sits perfectly, it doesn't overhang, it sits front and back. Now, what an area to sit, reading a book with the sunlight on you. It's just absolutely magnificent. Behind you in the hallway, you have this striking bookcase that runs the whole length. You've got backlit windows out there, so it runs the whole length. And if you just step back a little bit, you'll see the two that go into the living quarters actually have got this curve that protrudes. So it's just a kind of gentle nod back to the home. This is one of the only flat walls in the whole house. Again, rounded edges. Bringing you back in to the great room, you'll notice, I think the showstopper for me is the fireplace. And you'll notice if you look back, even the chimney, they've put in this brass, which again, people would leave that detail. The lighting, again, the LED lighting. But look at this brass. It's like a work of art. This was done by master craftsmen in Los Angeles. Same as the woodwork here, again, from Los Angeles. But the owner told me they wanted it to be dirty because they have children, and obviously this isn't dirt, this is the effect. Look, there's no dirt on there. They wanted it because they've got kids. So if it was highly polished and the kids touch it, you'll get finger marks all over it. This way you don't. I want you to go around that way. I'll join you in this side into the kitchen. Walking past the pantries, you come into this most beautiful kitchen where you feel like you're outside already. Things to note, and this is things that don't happen in these houses. The wooden floor vents, now these would usually be metal or plastic. They've gone above and beyond. But if you look at the white oak planks, and now look at the decking outside, everything lines up perfectly, not only here, but also in the back. So your eye all flows the same way. This beautiful, beautiful stone countertop, when they've got the outlets inside as well. Beautiful brass taps. Under here, you've got, owner was telling me, this incredible curve that is one piece of wood. He said that when they built this house, when he gave the deposit to the craftsman, the carpenter, he then went and bought this machine that bent the laminate perfectly to do this. So again, the brass, we've got the wood-fired oven, we've got also gas in here as well, which you can cook the pizzas on. It's a cooking apparatus. We've got the lovely dog with us as well. But obviously you get the sense of being outside in this home, and that was the concept of this house, and it clearly works. So this breakfast nook is not done by mistake. They designed this, sorry, with this built-in in mind. Now, again, custom. Look how it fits. Absolutely perfect. Got this beautiful, beautiful large table in here. Coming round, you've got the chalkboard on the side where the kids can play, the record player. I love that little throwback to vintage styles in here. Beautiful kitchen, as I say, you've got the Gaggenau appliances, all high-end appliances. The kitchen hood is in the clay, it's not in stainless steel because it wouldn't look good in here. So you've got the double sinks, but it's just the way the stone has been cut, inch perfect. So I want to take you outside now. And again, these handles are done by a company called Reveal. Like, look how beautiful they are. Look how easy that door opens. So step outside with me, and you're going to see probably, I think, the best room in the house. And I think it's great because of the imperfections of this as well. And I'll mention them as we go, but obviously we're in Rustic Canyon, and apologies, there's a bit of noise out here, so if you pick a little bit of that up, apologies. Decking, down to stone, down to decking again. So you use two different style elements there, but that's what we are. We're in the outside, we're in nature. They've kept it rugged. Beautiful, beautiful outside seating. Imagine being here in the summer, entertaining. Got the grill here with the rotisserie. You've got your workspace area, double sinks. They've kept it rustic. They've even put the tiling, if you see down here, they've gone to tiling that they've put on the barbecue, this retro tiling, which you'll see in one of the bathrooms. They've also put it on the floor down here. Now, what I love about this is they've set it up so they actually can live off the land. They've got their own vegetable gardens within this garden. This is when I say about imperfections, and this is what I love. Now, the steps are not level. It all comes off different levels because you've got bark here. But I love that. I love that it's not a manicured step. And the pool gives that vibe as well. So the pool itself is 65 feet. So what I love about this pool is and you won't notice it really, but it hasn't got an area for sitting down on deck chairs with umbrellas. It's not decked. They've kept it rugged with the landscape, and I absolutely love it. It almost feels like a lagoon. I'm gonna just take you up to the back of this house, and we've got, as I say, this is an off-market property, so we're not gonna show you everything. There's a guest house in here, which could be a pool house, it could be massage room, could be a gym, but they've got it set up, and I wanna just take a moment here, because this, for me, I would call the money shot, and I think this is the point, and I'm going to even get out of the shot here, but this is the point where I think you truly, truly understand how unique, how private, how secluded this area is. So join me again. Let's walk through again. And as we walk and talk, I want to ask you all, if you're enjoying the videos and the content, send us ideas, what you want us to see on the channel. We want to show you great properties. I want to show you inside the life of a high-end real estate agent. But also, if you can hit subscribe on the account, we're going to bring you lots of updates weekly and hopefully tours, although I don't know if any will be quite as good as this one, because as I say, I don't think I've seen a house quite as good as this home. It's really, really incredible. So again, we're going to go back through the kitchen. I'm going to take you into the dining area. So, and our dog over there is having a nice little sleep on the couch, which I love. So coming in now, again, all you get is this outside coming in. We're moving around to the dining room. Not only does the incredible artwork strike you, obviously this grand room, but where you get curved walls, you also get hidden spaces. So I love the use of space. They've put a bar in here. Again, it's all handmade. They've put the same stone as the kitchen countertop. They've got the brass inlays. It would have been easy to put a normal shelf in here, but they've even put a curved shelf in, and it all fits perfect. Nothing is done by accident in this house. It's all done to perfection. Pocket doors, again, if you're entertaining, you can close off this. If your children are doing, they've got it set up as a music room. So they've got 2 sets of pocket doors on this room. And this is a great entertaining space. Again, all the doors open to the outside. But again, you see these closets, because of the curved walls, it gives us that space to put things away. The bit you're gonna, again, pocket door, beautiful step with the light underneath. Skylights, you get this insane ambience and view. And now this area should feel a bit like a maze, and you'll bring it in, and it shouldn't feel perfect, I would say, but it does, and it feels like you want to walk a different way every day. So if you follow me in here, which we're not going to show you, they've actually got a dark room for photography with the red light, and it's all controlled from this out here. But coming around here, pocket door again, which I love pocket doors, because when you've got kids and there's noise going on, you sometimes want a little safe space to be able to have a phone call or enjoy your own time. So excuse the mess a little bit in here, because as I say, this is the music room. So this is where the owner sits down, chills out, and puts a record player. I'm about to put a music room in my own office, and this is the exact setup I want. So stay tuned, because I'm literally gonna probably copy this completely, because I think it is a real work of art like the rest of the house. So following me round, I'm gonna sort of finish off and show you one of the bedrooms, which is just off here, and you'll see what I mean with these whimsical corridors that all come round. So this would be the guest suite. Again, look at this. So you can enter through the bathroom, or you come through the main room. Now, this is like a wellness centre. Again, the light up the top. You can imagine getting a really, really good rest in this room. So you've got the extended ceiling there to that beautiful light and the trees looking out to the driveway. And then when you come round, you'll see you've got this retro tiling, but it's anything but retro. So it's done, all the fixtures and fitting for the bathroom are from Volva. They're a Danish firm, and they're renowned to be one of the best in the world for this. Stone, again, everything cut out perfectly. Nothing is done by chance. I'll finish up as we walk back through the hallway and winding round, and you get that beautiful shot of that artwork that I was showing you earlier. But I want to just show you this powder room, which I think is the showstopper. Again, retro style tiling, and what I love about this is it's not all perfect. It lays a little bit different in places. Backlit mirror, again, skylights, beautiful hand basins, a little shelf next to the toilet with the toilet roll on it. Beautiful artwork, Ed Rocher again. So look at that, how cool is that? It just feels, every room tells a different story. That is all we've got time for today. And if you've enjoyed it, I want you to hit subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Please send me in any recommendations, what you want to see from the channel, and we will see you all later. Take care.